All right, so apparently there's a big controversy going on in WWE right now with McMahon and Laurinaitis. Apparently, the story goes, they were banging a young intern. I don't know if she was young. I don't have a specific age. We don't know much about her, but I'm assuming she wasn't that old. If she was an intern, probably straight out of college. And McMahon and Laurinaitis passing around like candy, and then paid her $3 million to just shut up and make it all go away. Well, apparently this ain't going away, and it's really a sad situation for McMahon. He just was the boy that could never grow up, and he could never use his head before he used his dick. And it's really sad. It's a really sad situation that he would use that money and power to control and manipulate these women into doing things that him and his buddies wanted. It's like, where's your faith? Where's your human decency to pass another human being around like they're pieces of candy, like they're pieces of trash? Well, McMahon got caught on this one. One day he's gonna have to answer for all that crap. One day he's gonna get, and the sad part is, yeah, we heard about this one. The story broke on this one about the intern and McMahon having she ain't the first woman that McMahon has manipulated. She ain't the first. Not even close. I guarantee, look at the girls that he puts on TV. He hires these beautiful models and promises the world, and all they got to do is, with him to get all their dreams come true. You just look at all the girls that have passed through WWE through the years. It just makes you wonder what they had to do with Vince and Laurinaitis and all those head brass to get their spot in WWE. Just to name a few, Trish, Sunny, Sable, and countless beautiful models have come through WWE. And I'm sure at some point McMahon has promised them the world if they had sex with him and they did things with him. And it makes you wonder, yeah, we heard about the intern. It makes you wonder how many has there been through the years? How long's McMahon been doing this? And, there's stories going back on him from the 80s and 90s about forcibly being aggressive with girls. And there was the story of the referee in the 80s where he got crazy with her in the car. And there's been female wrestlers that have come forward. And we don't know what's true and false. I'll just say this, that you are a pathetic human being when you have to use your power and clout and influence to get these women to go to bed with you. It's a pathetic thing with no human decency, and it's just a sad situation. McMahon got caught on this one, and for me, McMahon is coming off like this, like he has no respect for women at all, and he looks at women for one thing only, and that's sex. And that's kind of how I'm taking it. And Laurinaitis ain't much better. He was with Nikki Bella's mom. He had something going there. Vince McMahon, we don't even know how many times he's cheated on Linda McMahon. It's been a bunch. And from what I was reading about, Linda McMahon just said, enough is enough. And apparently they're separated. Good for Linda. How much more was she going to take with this little boy in a grown man's body who never grew up? And yeah, I get it. The wrestling fans, we're cheering for McMahon and stuff like that. To sleep with a beautiful model does not make you the man. Maybe McMahon felt that this is the only way he can sleep with these gorgeous models, and by using his power and clout and influence and whatnot. But it's really a pathetic thing. Like, if Vince was smart, I hate to say this, but he would have loved his wife. Or what? If you were gonna go behind your wife's back and you fell in love with one of these models that you hired on purpose to sleep with, then you and Linda should have got divorced a long time ago, so it wouldn't have been cheating. I mean, it's just a really sad thing. And I don't know how many victims there is, down the line, but, it makes me suspicious about women like Trish and Sunny and Sable, and what did they have to do with Vince to get to the top. And like I said, if you think that this intern at WWE is the first one that McMahon has, it's not even close. It's a pathetic situation. McMahon is not a good dude. He is not. And he just can't control his urges when it comes to women. He can't just look at them as people. He can't just lay off. And he's a manipulator. And it's a sad deal. I feel bad for all the women through the years that have come through WWE. How uncomfortable would that be if you know that your boss was going to fire you if you didn't, what with them? Really, really bad. Who knows how long the list of victims is who've been manipulated by him. Sad deal.